โอเค Hello ขอโทษทุกคนด้วยครับ I'm so sorry alright นะครับสำหรับใครที่เข้ามาแล้วนะครับหรือว่าเข้ามาใน Zoom แล้วนะครับโทษทีวันนี้ขออนุญาตเลทวันหนึ่งนะครับให้เราพิมพ์ชื่อนามสกุลนะครับลงไปใน LINE กรุ๊ปเลยครับผมมาแล้วนะครับ Thank you so much everybody. So today oral communication EI 211 class 12, right? We are going to cover the new topic today. It is very interesting topic because it's all about newspapers and magazines. Okay. All right. Shall we start for today? All right, for part one, right, introduction for magazines and newspaper here. So the first question is that which magazines and newspaper do you read? So I just want you to read out loud here. Is there any volunteer here?
Me, please.
Okay, go for it. 1, 2, 3, go.
I like to read daily newspapers like the Daily and the Daily, and news magazines like the Courier and the Holiday because they allow me to learn about the latest news and trends that are shaping our world and society. Thank you.
All right, good. Thank you so much. So here it's all about like which magazine, right? Okay, which types of magazine or newspaper that we are going to read. So some people may read in their native language, right? But some people, they try to practice their English. So they're going to go through the English version of reading magazine or newspaper. But anyway, it's kind of a new thing that everybody can read in their own ways. I mean, you can do both for Thai language or even English language. So it's depends. You can switch all the time, right? Good. The second question is that what kinds of articles that what kinds of article are you most interested in? Any volunteer for this question?
Me, please.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
I like to read travel-related articles most because they allow me to learn about different interesting places in the world, along with the cultures, traditions, and lifestyles of the people who live in those places. I also like to read articles on computer technology because I like to play with my computers sometimes.
All right, good. So this is maybe you can talk about your preferences, right? Because the question is it's all about what kinds of articles. So it means that you need to clarify your your own interested in that particular article. So which is vary from some people may prefer to read something like economic business content, right? But some people may go for entertainment or even a daily routine. So it's kind of a different things. So I just highlight here like a differentiation from a group of knowledge that come from interesting article, right? For example, like culture, tradition, or lifestyle, things like that. Okay, good. Next question. Okay, any volunteer to read out loud here?
Me, please.
Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes, I do read newspapers and magazines in English, as English is not my native language. In addition to reading newspapers and magazines in my native language, because it allows me to learn and understand the news in a more objective manner.
All right, good. So for this question, have you ever read a newspaper or magazine in a foreign language, right? So the question asks you to explain your own experience, right? Your own experience. So it means that if you say yes, you have to clarify what types of magazine or newspaper that you are going to read. I would suggest that you can talk about reading newspapers and magazines in English instead of Thai. Might be an option or opportunity to practice English instead of, you know, reading just for fun, right? Because you can learn something new from a foreign language or a target language. That's it. All right, good. Next question. Any volunteer here? Is there any volunteer to read out loud for this slide?
Me, please.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes, I do think that reading a newspaper or magazine in a foreign language is a good way to learn the language because through this practice we can understand how different kinds of expressions are made in that language as well as different kinds of usage of certain words or phrases.
Good.
Thanks.
All right, so for this question number 4, do you think reading a newspaper or a magazine in a foreign language is a good way to learn a new target language? Well, I'm going to say that if you are going to read something new, especially read in English, so I would say that this is kind of a way that you can practice English in effective way. So here, the sample version would be yes, I do think, or yes, I think so, right? So if you can start with this kind of word, so it would be great for your speaking just because it's kind of like a natural way to do so, right? For this question, they are talking about the reason why that you are going to practice your English or any other, target language that you are going to read. So it is very important for all of you to practice together and give a reason why for this question. Okay. Next question. All right. Do you read a newspaper daily? Any volunteer want to read out loud here?
Can I?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes, I do list a newspaper daily. I actually read more than one newspaper, mostly on the internet, because it helps me to keep myself updated with the important news and will allow my work in a more accurate manner. These newspapers are a good source of entertainment and information as well.
All right, good. So this kind of a question that asks you, is it important to read a newspaper in daily? So right now, life has been changed just because we read newspaper into ebook or internet platform instead of newspaper, right? So I would say the newspaper is kind of a very interesting that we can gain a lot of knowledge in that particular topic, which is really interesting. in what we are going to do. For example, like if you are really interested in business, right? So you can learn something new from that content. Anyway, we can catch up any information that comes up in a daily from time to time. For example, like the information of COVID-19 outbreak.